Hello, everyone. I'm new at this. I just wanted to get my story out there. Maybe it can help other people. Maybe it can't. I don't know. This goes for guys and girls about cheating, lying, just being shitty all around in your relationship. My story, I met her on a dating app over 4 years ago, and she did everything for me. This girl did everything for me. I mean, she boosted my confidence. She lived 70 miles from me, and she would drive all the way to me to see me. I never, out of 4 years, probably seven, maybe six, maybe seven times drove to her to see her or to pick her up. But she did everything you could possibly do for your significant other. And you get complacent. You get like they're never going to go anywhere. You don't have to worry about them cheating on you. You don't have to worry about when you fight, you know that they'll come back. And it was that way for a long time. We would fight a lot and she'd come back. But we would always fight about not stupid shit. We would fight about who I was talking to, what I was doing, things like that. And I would make her believe, try to anyway, oh, I'm not talking to nobody, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And I would call her crazy. Oh, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. And I would do things like that, because in actuality, for the longest time, I was messaging other people. I was doing things I wasn't supposed to do. Regardless if we were together or not, there were times when me and my ex were not together, but I was still pursuing her. I was sending her messages every day. I still love you. I still want to be with you, you know, this and that. But I was messaging other people too, you know. And then one day it came to a head and she found out about it. She got a hold of my email account or my Facebook, whatever it was, she found out and she called me out on it. And it made me feel like this small. And I can only imagine what it did to her, because she was at her house at the time all this happened. But I took her for granted, because I always thought she would be there. Her love. I don't even think she thought she was going to fall in love with me, you know, because we were in an interracial relationship, but that really don't have anything to do with it. But I really thought when we first met that she wasn't planning on falling in love, and I sure the hell wasn't. But it happened. And what I'm trying to say is she was the best thing that ever happened to me. The best thing that could ever happen to me. She was there through my most treacherous times in life. She was there when my cousin, which is my first cousin, my best friend, died at the age of like 39 or 40. My uncle passed away. She was there for me. You know, you couldn't ask for a better support system. You couldn't ask for a better girlfriend. All the times I said she was crazy, she wasn't crazy. She had her suspicions and she had every right to question me. So, what I'm trying to say is if you are thinking about cheating, if you're thinking about seeing if the grass is greener on the other side, it's not. It's really not. Look at it like this. How can I say this? You can have a fling over the phone. You can, sexting, sending pics, sending videos, flirting on over text message, over Snapchat and this and that. That's going to last for what? Like a couple of minutes? Would you send in a pic of somebody and you getting off to that or whatever? But the person that is standing right there in front of you, that's forever. That could be forever. Let me put it that way. If you don't mess it up, that could be your forever. So is it really worth it? It wasn't for me. All the messages and Snapchat and Messenger and this and that, that shit's not worth it, dude. It's not worth those couple of minutes of somebody making you feel good when you got this living and breathing person with a heartbeat that will give you their heart. It's just hard to explain what I'm saying. And now it's been 9 months since I've seen my ex, and I miss her every single day, and it's not worth losing her over. It wasn't worth it at all. And if you have a chance to correct this, if you have a chance to say, do I want to send this message to this person just because my girlfriend is at home and I'm bored? Think long and hard about it, my friend. Think long and hard about it, because it is not worth it. You think it's worth it right now, but it's not worth it. It's not. And if you do that and they find out, you got a lot of explaining to do. And don't lie about it. That's the worst thing you can do, is lie about it when they got all the facts and evidence right there in front of them. You might as well suck it up, man up, and say, you know what, yeah, I did. I made a mistake. And you need to let them know why you did it. You just can't shrug your shoulders and say, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just an accident. It wasn't no accident. Your thumbs hitting that button to send that to that person, it wasn't no accident. You did it on purpose. You did it with a purpose. You did it because you wanted a reaction from the other person to see if they were going to send back. It's not worth it. I'm living in pain every day because I regret what I've done. I regret it. Have you seen that movie Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone? He's like, he likes an exhibitionist. He climbs mountains for a living. And at the beginning of the movie, how that one girl, she's falling and he grabs her hand and she's saying, please don't let go, please don't let go. And he's like, I'm not going to let you go. But eventually his grip starts to give way and she starts slipping, and then she falls to her death. And all through the movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger Sylvester Stallone is reliving that in his head every day, regretting that every day that he couldn't save her. That's how I feel about my relationship with my ex. That's how I feel. I feel like she's sitting there screaming at me, hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. And I didn't do a damn thing to save that relationship. And if I could do it all over again, if I was given that opportunity to correct it, I have all the necessary tools in front of me what I would do different. And it sure the hell wouldn't be on social media trying to talk to this girl and talk to that girl, because it's not worth it. A lot of people say, well, what would you do different? What would I do different? I wouldn't be talking to any other female unless it was her, or unless it was my grandma or my sisters, somebody like that. But talking to other females, it's only going to get you in trouble. It's only going to get you in trouble. Believe that. And I'm just putting this out there because don't make the same mistake. Don't think that I'm bored. I love her, but I'm bored, so I'm going to go venture off and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, because it's not worth it. I wake up every day in pain. I go to bed every night in pain, wondering what my ex is doing, who she's doing it with. It could have been me. It should have been me. Don't make that mistake I made, because it's really not worth it. You may think it is now, but spend a couple of days, a couple of weeks without her presence, without the smell of her hair in your face when you're sleeping, the sound that her nose and her lips make when she's sleeping, hearing her feet walk through the house. You're going to be haunted with that. And there's not a damn thing you can do to make that pain go away. So believe me when I tell you, it's not worth it. That's all I can tell you. It's definitely not worth it. I love this girl with all of my heart. I would do anything to have her back in my life, to have her laying beside me again, waking me up in the middle of the night. She used to wake me up in the middle of the night just to tell me she loved me. We had so many quirky things that we would do with each other. You know, she taught me how to shop, how to save money, how to do things like that. And what we would do if we weren't together that night, she'd call me from home and say, "Hey, I want to sleep with you on the phone." Yeah, people probably think that's stupid, but we would put the phone on speaker and lay the phone down, and we would fall asleep together. And I would hear her snore. Her snoring at night would put me to sleep. I love her so, so much. And there's not a damn thing I would do not to have her back in my life right now. So I will tell you again, it's not worth it. You think it is, but it's not. So whenever you're thinking about cheating, whenever you're thinking about doing this and doing that with this girl and that girl, watch this video. If it's a girl doing it, if you're thinking about, my boyfriend won't find out, it'll always come back. It'll always come back. Leaving your phone out in public in front of your girl, going and taking a shower and going, damn, I left my phone out. What is she going to find? Leave your phone out and don't let her find anything, because don't have anything on there that's not supposed to be. So, I mean, that's basically all I got to say. Don't make that mistake. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like I said, I love her with all of my heart. And now I have to live with it. So just think about that. You guys and girls have a great day.